Medfit Rehab founder Joanne James is a medical exercise specialist. Medfit Rehab, restoring strength and movement, making a difference in people's lives. 647-259-5481. Columbus Center, Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com. If you've been diagnosed with a chronic ailment, diabetes, osteoporosis, cardiovascular cancer, Joanne James, medical exercise specialist for over 25 years, is your answer. Joanne and her hands-on team of professionals will design a customized medically based exercise program for you. Medfit Rehab provides the best in post-rehab functional conditioning programs. Medfit Rehab, Columbus Center, Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, 647-259-5841, medfitrehab.com.
Okay, Michelle Gillis is joining us this morning. Why do you always put me in this position here? How to work, I'm changing this. How to work with women who are top heavy. Well, come on. I mean, well, and that's true.
Good morning to you, too,
Yeah, good
Zelda.
morning to you, Michelle. Okay, so the point is, it is a valid question. It is a valid question. And yes. Is there a solution? Either you lose 30 pounds, and I don't think that's going to help. So what do you do about that situation?
Okay. So if you are top heavy, there's a few things to consider, and most of it relies on your comfort, both physical and psychological. So from a physical standpoint, you want to make sure you have a proper fitting exercise bra. That's why they were created. They provide some extra critical support, and it helps contain the breasts from moving around excessively, which, aside from being making you self-conscious, it's not very comfortable. And once you're in a garment that's going to help you feel more comfortable and supported, you'll probably feel less self-conscious, right? And that goes for the attire. I mean, right off the bat, I mean, it sounds like a silly topic, but it's actually very valid.
It's not silly at all. It's just
no. It's just because people, you start to feel uncomfortable. You have to change the wording and things like that. But there are a lot of women that will literally not go to a gym or not go anywhere because they're too self-conscious. So you start with the basics. Make sure you have, proper, well-supportive exercise bra. That the garments you choose are, reflective of your personality in the sense that, you're not exposing yourself too much, or it's just a nice, comfortable look. The other thing, of course, that you have to consider is the choice of activity, right? And that it all goes back to your comfort, but the choice of activity. Are you going to run? Are you going to do strength training? What are you going to do? Some machines may not. Machines are always a bit of a challenge for people in general and women specifically, because a lot of them were not constructed with a woman in mind. But more important to that is the body position. So, for example, certain positions simply may not be as comfortable from that perspective. So you may not be lying on your stomach as much, or you might not be doing certain things. But the whole thing just matters in the sense that you can adapt everything. And, of course, your form. Your form plays a big role, too, especially if you're not accustomed to exercise and you are top. And top heavy is actually a very apt way of putting it this way, Zelda, because if you think about it from a physiological standpoint.
It's the truth. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how you set yourself up, say, for example, for a basic squat, if more of your weight is top heavy, you really have to be properly trained as to how to execute that movement without literally leaning too far forward or being led by where the weight is, because it's just a natural. I would say a natural imperative. Your body's going to want to go where it's being led, and if it's heavier and it's bringing you there, that's where you want to go. So, again, the ultimate thing is there is no problem if you're top heavy. You can work around it, but there are considerations like anything else. Everybody has something about their body that they have to pay special attention to. And so if you're top heavy, the way you squat initially may need some improvement. You may need to focus your mind. Again, we talk a lot about training the mind in terms of focusing your weight down and back on your heels.
I think that a lot of women don't wear the proper garment, and that's one of the biggest problems that you have when you are working out. And if you did, that would improve it and give you a little more leverage to be able to do the work you need to do. But Medfit Rehab would be able to advise you on that.
Oh, for certain, yeah. Like all the other things that we do. I mean, part of the customization of the program is to take into account who it is that we're dealing with. And so all of these factors go into a program.
Michelle, it's a great topic, even though, it can be a little bit out there, but we have to tackle it, and you guys really know how to deal with it. So I'm glad I used the phrasing that I thought would be a more appropriate thing. But anyway, have a great week. We'll talk to you on Sunday, and we'll talk to you next Friday.
Okay, thanks a lot, Zelda.
Bye, Michelle.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Joanne James, founder and medical exercise specialist of Medfit Rehab, will improve your overall health through medical exercise. Contact Joanne James, 647-259-5481, Columbus Center Athletic Department, Dufferin and Lawrence, medfitrehab.com.